There wasn't no TV.
There was no TV. There was no movies. There were no parks that we could go to play on the swings or anything. And that's when they were talking about making a swing there in the yard. You know, our two boxcars were here, side by side, and then there was a yard in between, and there was a coach, what you call it, that was a home of the Wesleys. It was a coach with the windows on both sides, you know, what a coach,
Pullman.
A train.
Pullman coach.
Oh, yeah.
Pullman.
Pullman, okay. And so there was a tree there.
That was his home?
That was there in Missouri.
That was his home?
That was his home.
Huh.
And our home was two boxcars that Daddy made two windows to the front and the door right in the middle of the boxcar, and then another window here to come into this other boxcar, and then two windows to look out to the river, out to the back. He didn't put no window there nor there. And so Mama couldn't look out that way when we were playing out there in the yard on that side. And Marie and Philip, Johnny, they all decided to have a swing. So, well, we had a swing, and they tried to throw a rock with a rope over the branch of the tree. They just couldn't get it all the way up there. It was so high. It's one of those trees that the leaves hit and they sound real pretty when the wind is blowing. What is it? What kind of a tree is it?
Oak? No.
No. It's a tall one like that. And Eddie knows because he had two of them over there in his backyard on...
Alamo tree? No. But that was in Missouri.
That was in Missouri, yeah. And so they said, Alice, do you think you can get up there if we throw that rope up there? I said, well, maybe. And so somebody threw that rock, and the rope went over the branch, and the rock came down like that, you know. They said, get out of the way, kids, get out of the way. Everybody get out of the way. And so they had both ropes down here, you know.
Yeah.
One with a rock. And so they said, can you get up there? So I took my big toes, both of my toes, and I climbed up, you know.
Like a sloth.
I was going up there.
It's like a sloth.
And getting on both ropes. They were holding the ropes so they'd be steady.
You're a sloth.
And I was climbed all the way up. When I got up there under the branch, straddled the branch, Alice, straddled the branch. And I put one leg up there and the other one and on this side, and I was like on a horse. They said, okay, now you take up that rope that's loose, that don't have the rock. Take it up there and tie it 3 times. So I tied it, and I put another knot, tied it. They said, okay, now, we're going to take the rock off the other one. Pull it up, and then you tie it a ways from that first one. Tie it up there. So I tied it up there too, and I tied that one. Okay, now, can you get off of that branch, unstraddle that branch, and come down? Put your toes in there. So I put one leg on the toe, and then I got a hold of the branch like that, and I put the other toe in between there, and then I brought my hand down and cut this rope and got this rope. And then I came down real slow. They said, don't slide, because then it'll burn. That rope was going to burn my toe. So I laid hold it real steady. And then I came all the way down. And they put the board on that swing. When Daddy got off from work, that little cart that you take a picture on,
yes,
it's coming in. Well, we didn't think anything of it. Well, I didn't think anything of it. But Daddy was coming home. So, when Daddy got off of that thing, he came straight to us instead of going home, walking to the house. But he came straight over there to us. ¿Quién puso ese mecate allá arriba? Licha. Boy, he started taking off his strap and going to the house. He was going to whip Mama. And Johnny and Marie went after him. No, papá, mamá no sabe que tenemos el columpio. Mamá no sabe nada. And he was going to whip Mama because she didn't take care of us. Esa niña se podía haber caído. Se hubiera matado si se hubiera caído. Se le hubieran quebrado todos sus huesitos. But we had a swing. We were so happy. Everybody would swing in there.
So you didn't get a whipping?
No.
Your mother didn't get a whipping
no,
either?
No, she didn't get a whipping either, no.
Well, I think it's time you got that whipping now. I think you're old enough now to get a whipping.
Yeah. And,
so y'all had a swing. Who got to swing first, though?
I don't even remember.
You should have been the first one,
I should have been
Mother.
the first one, yeah.
You should have been top dog.
Mm-hmm.
You were probably so scared.
And the Edwards would go there to swing, and the Wesleys would go there to swing. And
Really?
We would swing. We would all swing on that swing, yeah. We had a good time. Nobody would fight over it. All they say, it's your turn. Okay, now it's my turn. Okay. We'd go by turns.
There was no TV. There was no TV.
No.
No TV, no radio. Oh, you had a radio, right? Did you have a radio?
Yes, Daddy had a radio. And then Daddy bought a record player.
A phonograph player, yeah.
And it had that horn like that.
Okay, hold on.